Alright, ladies and gentlemen, as you all know, the Tennessee Titans will play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in week 2 of the preseason. So, loading in to our week 2 preseason games, there are going to be some significant players to watch for both squads. That is what this video is meant to do, to give you players that for the Tennessee Titans that are important to watch, and also players for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as Titans fans that we should look out for. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to hit the like button. Remember to subscribe. But above all else, remember to tighten up.
Tell them boys to tighten up, tighten up.
Let me hear you say it.
Host it again, hype now. Tell them boys to tighten up, tighten up.
Let me hear you say it.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, as we are on the ESPN depth chart for the Tennessee Titans, as we're going to be looking at players to watch for both teams. So, it's not. I'm not gonna put Traylon. I'm not gonna talk about Traylon a lot here because it's very unknown if Traylon is going to even play because he left today. Today's practice with an early and unclosed injury. It doesn't look that bad from what people are saying. People are saying he looks fine. So now, as far as Rob Woods, I don't know why he would still be questionable. He practiced today. So, but anyway, some players to watch. You hope you see more from 5th round pick Kyle Phillips as far as reps go. But everybody's going to want to talk about, when we need to talk about, you're going to want to see some more reliable things from Malik Willis. He didn't look great today in the Bucs practices. There were moments where he looked good, but there was also moments he didn't look great in the joint practices. So you're hoping that he ends up playing a little bit better this week against Tampa Bay. Some other players I hope we could see more of is Chigakonkwo. You know, you saw some of them on the field, but it didn't look like Malik was really making it a vocal point to try to hit the ball his way. So maybe we hope to see more of that. Get Chig more involved. Definitely, I liked what I saw early from Hassan Haskins, and as far as like a pass catching back. So that's what I'm hoping Hassan can do more of, at least. Now, that's pretty much it for the offense. The second team offensive line's got to do better. That's just how it's going to have to be. The second defensive line's just got to do better. Now, as far as defensive go, there's a lot of guys I want to see. Elijah, I would like to see. I don't know if he's going to be able to play, but I would like to see Elijah. The guy we just traded for, I don't know if he's going to be able to. Yeah, it even still has him listed as a Las Vegas safety, but I would like to see him play a little bit. Tyreek Gillespie. He was a 4th-round pick last year, so you would hope to see some of him play a little bit. Who's another person? We signed Adrian Colbert. I'd like to see what he could do. We signed him from the Patriots, so be interesting to see what he can do in preseason. Try to win a job. This is who I'm excited though. The former 2nd-round pick that we just signed from the Houston Texans, that being Lonnie Johnson, who in his first practice for the Tennessee Titans secures an interception on his very first drive. So, good there for Lonnie Johnson. I want to see a little bit more of Theo Jackson, too. Theo didn't look bad in last preseason game against the Baltimore Ravens. So, interesting to see more about Theo. A lot of guys on the defensive line. DeMarcus Walker, Deshaun Hand, David Owanhe, who's apparently has been very good as far as training camp and practices go. I know I didn't talk about him when we were talking about offense, but Nicholas Pierre, I'd like to see a little bit more of. Rashawn Weaver, who I thought played really well in the Baltimore game as well. I'd like to see a little bit more of him. Some of the, like Roger McCurry, some of the second team corners, Shakir Brown, the former USFL guy. I think that's probably about it for the Titans. So let's get into the Tampa Bay Bucs. So the Bucs are a little bit different. Well, we know a good amount of these guys aren't going to play. So I'd like to see a little bit of Julio just to play a little bit of preseason. I doubt he will. He practiced today with the Titans, but I doubt he'll play in preseason. But I'd like to see a little bit of Julio. But the chances of seeing that are not high. Scotty Miller's probably going to play. Tyler Johnson, Jalen Darden, their draft pick the last year out of North Texas. Then you've got guys like Brashad Perriman will probably play. Cade Otton will probably play. Doubt Kyle Rudolph will. Some of the vets might not play. Richard White will play. Keshawn Vaughn. Giovanni probably won't play. Kyle Trask will be interesting to see. There's some defensive guys too. Like, let me think. Joe Tryon will be interesting. Maybe he'll play. Carl Nassib, who just got signed, he'll be interesting to see what he can do after just getting signed. Logan Hall, Jamal Dean, some of the second team state defensive backs will be interesting to see. Most of their hype's really on the offense. Some of their receivers, like I really want to see what Jalen Darden could do, the receiver out of North Texas. You just got to see what these guys can do. The offensive line would be kind of a key thing to walk up to. Cade Otton is a guy I know Tampa fans are really high on, so he'd be who I'd be interested in. But guys, this is pretty much just some players to look out for, as far as the upcoming preseason game is concerned. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit the like button. If you really like it, subscribe. But above all else, I hope you guys remember to tighten up.
Tell them boys to tighten up, tighten up.
Let me hear you say it.
Whole city getting hype now. Tell them boys to tighten up, tighten up.
Let me hear you say it.
Need